Welcome everybody to TNTspices. Today we're going to cook up some delicious smoked ribs. But these ribs were inspired by a viewer from the Hot Sauce Junkie Tim show when he reviewed our tropical heat hot sauce.
Tropical heat from TNTspices. I'm Hot Sauce Junkie Tim. Let's do this. Wow. Absolutely wow.
If you haven't seen it, I highly suggest you guys check him out. He's a fantastic individual, makes great reviews of many different products, very family friendly. You'll absolutely love this guy. One of his fans made a comment about how this would probably be a fantastic sweet and sour sauce. I'm like, you know what? I like that idea. So, we're going to make ourselves some sweet and sour smoked barbecue ribs using our tropical heat. Now, these baby back ribs, I have already taken the membrane off of the back, as I have done in many episodes of ours. We're going to use our tropical heat hot sauce as our initial binder on these baby back ribs. After we rub this in, we are going to next simply take our SPG seasoning.
Delicious, so delicious.
We're starting with the back because, you know, the front is going to be our presentation, so we want them to look the prettiest. Now that they're flipped, we're going to take our tropical heat once again. I've applied our tropical heat to this side. Our camera cut out for a brief moment. Now, instead of the SPG, if you'd like, you could use our Louie Louie rub, which is a smoky beer pineapple infused barbecue rub. That would also go extremely well with these ribs. We're going to let these ribs sit about a half hour to an hour in the refrigerator before we take these out to our smoker to begin cooking these. We have set our grill at 225 degrees. We're going to let these smoke for 3 hours. As these are smoking, let me go inside and we'll begin making our sweet and sour sauce. I have 1 full bottle of tropical heat hot sauce. I am going to pour the entire bottle into this pot. After emptying our whole bottle into this pot, I have 1/3 cup of apple cider vinegar. I'm going to pour this apple cider vinegar into our bottle so that I can swish it around and get all the goodness out and pour that back into our pot. Give it a shake and pour that in. I have 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Next, I have 3 tablespoons of ketchup. Now I have a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. We're going to heat all these ingredients over a low heat until these are well combined. All right, we've allowed our sauce to cook in total about 15 minutes. This is thick enough for us. We are next going to put this to the side and let this cool off. Our ribs have been smoking for 3 hours. I've laid out some foil. I have some butter that I've laid down, a little bit of honey. Next, I'm going to take our rack of ribs, lay them down. I'm going to take some of our sweet and sour sauce that we made up. I'm going to pour that over top of these. Give myself a good 3 tablespoons worth. And we are going to wrap these up tight. Take these back out to our smoker. And we're going to let these cook in this foil wrap for another 2 hours, but we're going to lower the temperature of the smoker to 220 degrees. It has been 2 hours that our ribs were on the smoker. I've opened up the ribs. These smell amazing. I wish you guys had smell-o-vision. You would love it. We're next going to take our sweet and sour glaze. We're going to place this on top of these ribs, and we're going to put these ribs back out on our smoker. We're going to lower the temperature of our smoker down to 180 degrees this time. And we're going to let these cook out there anywhere between a half hour to an hour until this glaze sets up real well. Now, on this tray, I have some sweet potatoes that I washed and I just cut up into wedges. I'm going to simply throw them into this container that we have here. I have some potato starch. This is 2 tablespoons of potato starch. We're going to place this on top of our sweet potatoes, and we're going to give this a good toss. Cover these sweet potatoes, these wedges, real well. We are next going to take our Fire in Nashville hot oil. This is leftover from a prior episode that we made. The recipe is in that episode. This oil is delicious, and what you have left over, you just put it in a jar like we've done here. You keep it stored in your refrigerator, and it'll last you a very long time. This stuff is so good you really don't want to let it go to waste.
What are you doing? Don't throw that away.
I'm going to take 4 tablespoons of this chili oil mix. We're going to pour it right on top of our sweet potato wedges. And we're going to give it a good toss. And we're going to place these wedges into an air fryer. We're going to preheat our air fryer to 390 degrees Fahrenheit. Then we're going to place these potato wedges in that air fryer and cook them for about 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, these should be ready to go. In the pot in front of me, I have 2 cans of French-styled green beans. I drained the cans and I just dumped the cans into this pot. Next, I have 4 tablespoons of butter. I have 2 tablespoons of our barbecue pork rub. I'm going to add the barbecue pork rub into the pot. We are going to turn the heat on to a medium-low heat. We're going to let this all melt and combine and stir it up. Once it's warmed up, this side dish will be done. Yum, yummy, yummy. These sweet and sour ribs are finished. They've been out on that smoker an additional hour. I'm just going to give them one more touching of the sweet and sour sauce that we made out of our tropical heat. After I give these that coating, we're going to take these ribs, we're going to slice these up, we're going to plate these up. These are our sweet and sour ribs with our tropical heat. We have our green beans and our sweet potatoes. This is yummy, yummy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. In the meantime, to each and every one of you, God bless.